Hello. So today I'm going to be talking about typing celebrities versus typing people from the OPS class that are getting paid to be typed by Dave and Shannon. What are some of the potential advantages and disadvantages to typing both kinds of people? So, first of all, I want to say that with typing celebrities, one advantage you have is that there's many different videos to choose from. So if you're watching one video and you're just not finding it very helpful or you're finding it kind of boring, you can switch to another video. And also with typing celebrities, especially older celebrities, you can watch videos from different time periods. And so you can see how they've changed or evolved over time, how they've conquered their demons. You also have the advantage of watching them interact with other people. Oh, there's a lot of interviews that you can look up. And I think this is really useful data to have, how they interact with others, and especially if they're interacting with some other celebrity that's of a known type. So like you can compare them to Ellen DeGeneres or Stephen Colbert or Oprah, and it's just really helpful, I think. Now, when you're typing people from the OPS class that are paid to get typed by Dave and Shannon, chances are there's only going to be one video. They maybe have a couple different videos that they submit, but you're probably only going to have about 45 to 90 minutes of content. So if you're not finding that content helpful, that's all there is. You're stuck. Although on the other hand, you don't have to worry about which videos am I going to watch. And I know that sometimes for me with Save Your OI, Consume Last, I get overwhelmed by that. It's like I don't even know what to watch, and then you don't watch anything, or you just watch the first one that pops up in the search results because you can't decide anyway. So yeah, and when when you're typing people that are paid to get typed by Dave and Shannon, there's a preset list of questions, and the questions are asked of everybody. So you can kind of cross compare what different people from the class are saying, how they're approaching the questions, which I think can be helpful. And because the questions are really targeted to get at someone's savior state or demon state, whereas with celebrity videos, it's kind of a shot in the dark. Like what's going to end up being really useful or not. Sometimes you just have to get kind of lucky. Okay, this is a really good video. Although on the other hand, with celebrities, you can you can do some research on them beforehand. And now as a consume last, I go to I go to Wikipedia because it's just quick and concise, but it'll say, they had these problems and challenges in life. They were involved in this scandal. And then I can look up videos that kind of target that to see how they interacted with that there. Whereas if I'm typing somebody from the OPS class, I may not have no knowledge of that either. So then it's also hard to know, okay, where in the video is it going to be helpful? Although Dave and Shannon do kind of give a rule of thumb saying, about 40 minutes into the video, they kind of start letting their hair down, and then they become more raw, more, tired, and then you see their demons come out more. So there is that. And also, when submitting videos to Dave and Shannon, they don't want somebody in the same room with them. It's just one person talking. And I get that the video should focus on you, but I think they're missing an important piece of information by not having that interaction with somebody else, because I think that would be a great supplement. Another challenge that I see, I think, with both kinds of typing is there's always the risk of videos being scripted. So, a video could be heavily edited before anyone else even sees it. So you may not be seeing the most raw or revealing parts of somebody because those embarrassing, awkward stuff is edited out, even though that's exactly what you need to see to really get at somebody's type. Um, with celebrities, you do have the advantage of them not self reporting their objective personality type. Because I know for myself, I get very biased. The instant I hear somebody saying what type they think they are, because then my brain just locks on to that and it wants to find examples to prove or disprove that type. And then I'm not really keeping a totally open mind and looking at the spectrum of all the types. I think typing both celebrities and people from the class, you run into the risk of spoilers. Because people may discuss celebrities on other websites, online. I mean, even if it's just MBTI, you know, you know, it still kind of gives away some things with it still could give away some things with OPS. And and then also people that are paid to get typed by Dave and Shannon, oftentimes they're discussing their what they think they are on Facebook or on Discord. I mean, I would say a greater risk of inadvertently seeing spoilers probably runs with, just the class members who are getting paid to be typed by Dave and Shannon. But it's possible you may see that with celebrities as well. You see some spoilers that you didn't necessarily want to see. Okay. And I think also with both kinds of typing, we have to be aware of our own prejudices, how we feel about the person being typed. We can be biased if the celebrity is our longtime crush or if it's somebody we hate. And I mean, it's the same with somebody in the class getting paid to be typed by Dave and Shannon. How we feel about the person. It shouldn't have bearing on typing. Although Dave and Shannon sometimes say, if somebody really makes us cringe, it could be because we're seeing something in them that we don't like in ourselves. So there is that. I think one key advantage to getting to typing celebrities is Dave and Shannon do classes on them and they discuss all the different coins and they show video clips to demonstrate those coins. So you're going to get an explanation. Even if you've got some parts wrong, hopefully you will get some closure as to why. Although, sometimes the classes are better than others and sometimes some coins aren't discussed very much in depth like the sexual modalities, but you're still getting something. Whereas, somebody who's just getting paid to be typed by Dave and Shannon because they're typing 40 clients a month, they just get their type. And that's it. There's no explanation to go with. So if you're watching, somebody else's typing video from the class, you're trying to guess what type they are, and then they say they came out this type, you don't have an explanation. And so that kind of makes it hard to improve. And also Dave and Shannon, for the class celebrities that they're going to type, the week before the class, they give an optional hint that you can look at when you're logged into the class. Go to the library and hit that icon that looks like a light bulb, and it will give a hint for one of the coins. But it's totally optional. You don't have to look at it, but it's just nice to have that option there, especially if you're a beginner at typing. And then finally, I think when you're typing class members that are paid to get typed by Dave and Shannon, I mean, at least for myself, there's more that personal relatability because you might this might be your friend, this might be somebody you've interacted a lot in the group. So so there might be more incentive sometimes to type them. Although on the other hand, it could lead to more bias possibly because you may know them well. But also I think because they're in the class, they share that interest in objective personality. They want to know themselves, they want to get typed. You know, they're interested in self-improvement, working through their demons, and there's sort of that common ground there. Even if their type is very different than your type, there's still that relatability there. Whereas with a celebrity, okay, they're famous and it just seems more distancing somehow, and a lot of them have conquered their demons already, and even if they're a very similar type to you. But on the other hand, typing celebrities can be very inspiring because you've seen them grow, and some of them are self-help gurus, and they give a lot of great tips and ideas. So that's kind of a perk to typing celebrities. So overall, I do find both kinds of typing rewarding, but I will say, in general, I tend to find typing celebrities a bit easier. My track record is a little bit better with them, like maybe 70 to 80% accuracy on the celebrities versus 60 to 70% on the class members. Now, obviously, I could stand to improve in both of them, but I think I do a little bit better with the celebrities because Dave and Shannon are giving that feedback, because there's more videos to choose from to watch, and also just because they're not self-reporting their type. So yeah, so I hope you found that information helpful, especially if you like typing people. And if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel for more videos on OPS. Hit that bell button for notifications. And also, please comment on this video. How do you feel about typing celebrities or typing people from the class getting paid to be typed by Dave and Shannon? What challenges do you find in typing? I'd love to hear from you. Have a great day, you all. Bye bye.